and welcome back to Tavern Talk. As a little bit of a channel update before we get started, I currently have videos scheduled out until September, so I am still pre-recording these. As I'm recording this, I've upped my schedule to Tuesdays and Thursdays for series videos, and there may be the occasional one-off the first Saturday of each month. Let me know how that works for you, but hopefully this will keep us a little more consistent, a little more up to date. All right, let's get started. We still haven't opened our letter. It's still hanging out over here. Oop. Hi. Oh, that's right. You wanted me to get information, and luckily for you, I ran into Skelly Man. Clay, good morning. Good morning, Clay. Did you sleep well? I did. It took ages for you to fall asleep. I was too excited thinking about our adventure. But I slept really well. Happy to hear that. Tia, did you sleep? She passed out right after she had some soup. I hoped that Lady Cassiopeia would send me signs for my divine mission in my dreams. Did she? I don't remember. Sounds like you slept well then. Anyhow, I see you had time to prepare the quest. Wonderful. Let's get started. Let's take this one step at a time. Clay, I was looking forward to some soup. Then I hope you like lentils. I love lentils. I left some with your purple friend and told him to keep an eye on it. So that means I'm not getting soup? Well, I hope Andu enjoyed that soup. Thank you for feeding my familiar, Clay. Of course. Did you two enjoy your soup? Very much. Clay is quite the talented chef, even though eating it did make me very tired. And Tia is a very good cooking companion. It took a while to make, so we had a lot of time to talk. It was nice. That sounds nice. What did you talk about? Friendship bracelets, I hope. Not quite. Many things, like I thought it'd be fun to make her niece one of the little dolls my granny taught me to make. The ones with the flower dresses and mini axes. I don't have any siblings or cousins. What is that like? I've got 2 siblings and all of the cousins. But Tia said she's gonna make little star lamps for my parents' garden. Is that so? He offered to cook for my family. And I can't offer to cook for his. My cooking skills are unimportant to my destiny. But if I were to visit, it would be appropriate to bring some sort of thank you gift. And who wouldn't want some stars in the garden, especially now? That sounds lovely. Have you ever visited the Highlands before? No, not this far, though I've always wanted to. Oh, we have the start of a lovely friendship happening here, don't we? Our snow dragon building competitions are famous. I've never heard of those. Oh. But they do sound intriguing. When I was young, one of my favorite stories the Elysian told me was that of the ever-burning flame. It is said to have been a gift from Leviathan to the first mortals. Along with it, he bestowed the power of elemental manipulation upon his chosen. I vaguely recall there being another version where one of his guardians stole the flame from him instead. Blasphemous hearsay is all that is. We should be thankful for the gifts he has given us. I've always wanted to pay my respects to the flame. And it just happens to still be burning in an ancient temple in the Highlands, keeping the hope of Astria alive for eternity. So I'm looking forward to seeing it in person sooner rather than later, and with a local guide, no less. Oh, got a new room unlocked. I've never visited before either, but I once went to see the Autumn Glow Festival in Verica. You can see the temple from there. The Autumn Glow Festival? What's that about? I'm sure he can tell you all about it another time. Please, let's get back to the quest. I have one more question. Fine, one more. Favorite color, favorite food, favorite animal. Animal, he talks to animals. Why? I'm curious. I'm not sure. I've never been asked that before. You don't know what your favorite animal is? No. Do the dragons count? Not sure if you want to call the dragon an animal. You're right. That would be blasphemous. It would also be correct and funny, but their egos wouldn't take it. Tia, we have to figure out what your favorite animal is. Does this mean I get an animal trinket? Why? It doesn't matter. Of course it does. Getting to know yourself is one of the most wonderful experiences in the universe. I know myself. And yet you don't know what your favorite animal is. But don't worry, we'll figure it out together. Doesn't that sound fun, Tia? It doesn't. Information unlocked. But thank you. Of course, I feel like he's going to be helping her open up a lot. He's got this like almost childlike wonder in things where she's this very serious, locked away person. Oh, he's going to break down your walls and bring out more of your personality there, love. Now, the quest. Of course. Should I add a quest about finding out what your favorite animal is? Yes. I adore you, Clay. Oh my god. No. Don't worry, innkeeper. I'll put one together myself. Double thumbs up. Let's go, Clay. Thank you, Clay. So I'm assuming you're going together. Unfortunately, I was going to go alone, but Clay insisted on coming along. Good boy. Why is that unfortunate? It's a very dangerous quest, and he is not practiced in the ways of a divine warrior. Could you imagine if he tried to befriend some bleak stalkers? That'd make for a fun story, I think. But if you really want to do this alone, you could just go by yourself. Who would make her soup, then? He makes a point, Clay. Exactly. See? She agrees. That makes sense. Plus, I need to meet those bleak stalkers. I've never seen any before, and I can't wait to find out what they eat, or what they like to eat. They like to eat you. Only if they're hungry. Could you at least try to be reasonable? I am. Local creatures can be very helpful. I know they can be dangerous too. Of course, it's important to have your guard up so you can defend yourself if they're scared. Oh, are we getting into what drinks we're going to make? Generally, if you approach anything non-violently, they'll like you more. Maybe the innkeeper can give us some extra charisma too so we can convince them to help us out. I could offer you some honey flowers as well. They can be very inspiring, even to bleak stalkers. I think so, at least. I've never tested that one out, actually. We could test it for you. Nonsense. We need to head into this knowing we'll have to fight our way through. The name Bleak Stalkers doesn't exactly inspire confidence in their hospitality. I'm on Clay's side. But this whole playthrough, I've been kind of leaning towards the less violent. Not to mention there could very well be many more dangerous monsters roaming the abandoned Everbloom. We need to refresh our strength and hope that our mortal weapons will be enough to damage them. If that's of concern, I could offer you some citron. It's infused with divine properties that'll bless your weapon strikes. Oh, how's she gonna feel about that? With a little help from the dragons, no creature should be able to withstand you, no matter how bleak. Citron can only be found deep within the Forbidden Valley. How would you even have access to that? Oh, you know. No, I don't. Anyway, I think both your strategies could work. Strength and citron will let you fight your way through any danger in no time. But the right mix of defense, charisma, and honey flowers might offer you a more unconventional solution. Can you help us decide? I don't want to argue. Sure. No, we're going with Clay's. So I need 1 charisma, 3 defense. I mean, that's straight up this one. Oh, with an optional second one. Okay. What does the honey flower do? Hold, please. Minus attack, plus charisma, plus agility. One sec. I want to look up. It's been a hot minute. Inspiration. Okay, that's all it does. So which drink do we want to do? Yeah. You could do first snow. A frosted lagoon. No, sparking nebula would be no good. Let's go with this one. Let's just see. So we definitely need 3 shots of this. 1, 2, 3. If I do a shot of charisma and a shot of dexterity, that does not give me what I want. Come here, Andu. Give too much. Just do that little bit of dexterity. First snow. Alright, let's try that. I would love to hear the story about you befriending those bleak stalkers. Or at the very least, how their teeth were no match against your armor. Or your pecs. Plus, this worked well for you last time, Tia. Let's hope I'll be lucky again. Fine, I trust your judgment, Innkeeper. Good, you should. Thank you for all your help, Innkeeper, but we should get going now. Indeed. Wait, why are you in such a hurry? Yesterday I met Fable at the farmer's market, and they helped me pick out the right vegetables for the soup. And they invited me to their barbecue on the 31st of Cassiopeia. So we need to make it back in time for that. Yes, Fable, making friends with Clay. I love that. You can always leave early if it takes too long. And what about you? What about me? You're also coming. I have to work. You also have to eat. Saving the world is bound to make you hungry. She's right, that's a waste of time. Saving the world is bound to make you hungry. And you might even have fun. Who knows? I will consider it. Let's hurry then. Let's. Innkeeper, can you let Fable know we'll be back in time? Of course. I'll let them know as soon as they grace my tavern with their presence again. Which better be soon. We haven't seen them in a little bit. How dare? Oh yeah. Grace should know too. I think she's bringing her famous fortune nuggets. I'll tell her as well. I wish you a successful quest. It shall be so. See you soon. It's such a pretty drink. I might be biased because I do love the snow. Oh, hi, you're back. Archie. I don't know why that music throws me for a loop. Alright, greetings, Innkeeper. Hello, Archie. Good to see you again. It's always a delight to be here. It makes me feel like I'm part of something bigger already. I'm glad to hear that. Speaking of which, were you able to help those farmers out? Oh, that's right. He went on a quest. Oh, yes. Talking to Fable was truly inspiring. They were so right. The farmers really had no interest in gold or other riches. So instead, I helped them with reconstructing their land, barns, houses, with my own 2 hands. I even got some blisters from it. Oh, man. How sheltered were you, child? Remnants of my first ever heroic deed. Very exciting and painful. Yes, they are. Now that I think about it, do you have a recipe for a drink that could help out in this specific situation? I want to be able to help every single farmer with ease. I want to lift the heaviest logs and steel myself for the most stubborn splinters. You're right. A drink like that is still missing from my recipe book. Let me think of something. Oh, thank you dearly. Steel tonic. Hold, please. Oh, that's a fun cup. Oh, my brother would love this cup in his collection. Alright. So that's a lot of defense. 3 defense, 2 attack, and 1 dexterity. Fascinating. Up the party tank of your dreams, cooling qualities mixed with a surprisingly spicy aroma. Boosts your vitality to new heights and leaves you impenetrable to damage. That is, if they are even fast enough to hit you. Ooh, I like that. When I was making my way to your tavern, I walked past an astounding duo of adventurers. Is it a sourpuss cleric and a wondrous barrack? A stunning seraph and massive hair giant. That would be them. They were so utterly impressive. I aspire to be like them someday. It feels like I'm in a book, like I delved headfirst into one of those stories on my bookshelf. Magic and adventures surrounding me with every step, and unknown lurking dangers in the shadows. This is all so exciting. But now I'm just daydreaming. Originally I came here seeking one of your magical drinks. Of course, what would you like? Preferably something that'll help me defend myself from devious dangers, like splinters in my hands. The drink I had last time did... Well, I presume it did something, but those splinters were a real nuisance, I'll tell you that. I got you. Don't worry. I kinda want to make him this one. This one is going to take an infusion of some sort, so let's take a peek. No. No. That one might do it. That one would do it. DS one would also do it. That one would do it. So let's just see. So that's 3 defense. I'm gonna put in some of this. Success! Alright, let's see if that does the trick. Ding! Ah, I forgot to ding Clay's drink. I'm so sorry, that was so rude of me. Gosh, that is pretty. Protection against your arch nemesis. Splinters, here you go. Ha! I can already feel my skin getting tougher. Helping people grow calluses is my secret party trick. Maybe I should bring my friend here someday. Your drink mixing magic is quite peculiar, really. Oh, your friend? Is he from Windmore as well? That is correct. I've known him since we were kids. Mostly due to our parents being of similar wealth and influence, I think we were kind of chosen to be friends. We decided to write each other letters when he's not here in Zenith. He's actually in kind of a dire situation right now. You see, he's a diplomat, deeply involved in the whole Dyria mainland negotiations. I vaguely remember somebody mentioning that to us. It might have been you, but it's been a minute. Due to him nearly getting kidnapped during his last business trip to Dyria, oh dear, he decided to fire his entire personal security crew. If you ask me, his reaction was a little over the top, but I don't interfere with his decisions, so... Now he doesn't have any bodyguards, and I would like to help him. But honestly, I have no clue what I should do. He definitely doesn't need my money, just like the farmers didn't. He's got more than enough of it as it is. I mean, if you're brave enough, you could volunteer to be his bodyguard. Splendid idea! I like how you think, innkeeper. But I don't know if I'd be strong enough. Even with your magically infused drinks, he might need more protection than I can offer. Well, I still do that thing with the quests. Oh, you're right. I could just hang up a quest on your pinboard. And then some brave adventurers will offer to help us out. My friend means the world to me. I would never forgive myself if something happened to him. So you're looking for the best bodyguards of Zenith? Absolutely. Well, I already have some folks in mind that are more than qualified to do the job. Let's just hope my quest writing skills are enough to attract just the right people. Do you write a lot? No. Yes. Sometimes. Which one is it? I love to write stories about cunning and courageous adventurers. Somehow they always manage to get out of the most dreadful situations by cheating death multiple times. But that's, well, writing doesn't really fit the image of a heroic adventurer himself, does it? Why would I dream of other people's journeys if I could live the tales of myself? You've got a fair point. Also, it's always easier to write about things you've experienced firsthand. This is starting to sound very similar to the conversation we had with Fable back in the first episode I recorded of this. Sorry, I keep moving my mouse everywhere. Absolutely! Oh, I can't wait to see my friend again and help him out. I'll be more than prepared. Fable also offered to teach me how to use a bow. How could I say no to such an enticing offer, getting taught by the Fable of the Ashen Grove themselves? It's more than I could dreamed of. They also mentioned another friend of theirs, an imposing Vukakin lady named Gerlin. Do you know her by any chance? Oh, Lynn? Yes, I know her quite well. We haven't seen her in a minute either. She's a regular. A regular? Oh, innkeeper, you're just full of surprises. This tavern is full of hidden treasures. Apparently Lady Carolyn is bored because her newest protege is on a mission and hasn't returned yet. Oh, that would be Melly? Nelly? Hold, please. My brain. Melly! I was right the first time. So she'll be joining my training with Fable. Oh, you're in for a ride. How thrilling! I nearly can't contain my excitement. But for now, I've got to think of the right words for the job posting. Don't worry about that. Assembling quests for patrons is one of my services. Really? That would be so helpful. I got you. You'll have the perfect crew of bodyguards for your friend assembled in no time. Trust me. Is it going to be him, Lynn, and Fable? That would be hilarious. Thank you so much, and also thank you for the drink. Coming here is always a delightful source of inspiration. I'm always happy to help. Until then, innkeeper. See you next time, adventurer. Hello, your new friend. Oh. No. Your tricks do not work here. Hey, how's it going? Hello, come on in. This is a cute little tavern, I'm not gonna lie. Wasn't that convinced from the outside, but the interior is really adorable. I'm glad. Are you accustomed to more opulent exteriors? For sure, but I do enjoy the cozy feeling of a simple tavern. You know, it's good to be away from the hustle and bustle of the big city sometimes. I get that. Are you new in town? I am. How'd you know? It's been a while since I last saw a phantasm around here, that's all. I just took a guess. Ah, I see. I came here straight from the capital. Just need a moment to breathe. You get me? Oh, I do. That's why I settled here, on the outskirts of Zenith. This town is big enough for me to never run out of work, but small enough to not feel overwhelmed. Yeah, exactly. So you run this business in Keep? Correct. Just me, my familiar, and this tavern. Oh, and all of the regulars that come here, of course. Of course. And with whom do I have the pleasure today? Perhaps one of my next regulars? Who knows? Maybe. I love all the different tracks in here with all the different characters. Is that going to continue? Oh, please, let that one continue. I want to hear it. The name's Voyage, but you may call me Voy. There it is. Yup. Ooh, I like this music. All right, Voy, got it. What can I do for you today? Well, I mean, a drink would be the way to go, I suppose. Wait, don't tell me you haven't heard of me. Not yet, I'm afraid. I suppose I should have? I'm the Voy, the famous bard. Ring any bells? Nope. Well, I guess you'll have to get to know me then. Yeah, the way you're acting is very, very bard forward. And what better way to do that than with a fine drink made by the finest innkeeper? Flattery gets you nowhere with me, sir. You're a real sweet talker, aren't you? I guess I am. Yeah. Is there something specific you would like? No. Surprise me with something that'll make me even more irresistible. Like a real Prince Charming. Ugh. Go for the use. 1, 2, 3. charisma. A little attack to make it punchy. Some defense for when I slap you for going too far. Ding! May this drink give you an untwistable silver tongue. Oh, this is good. Nearly as good as my musical talent. I have a feeling this drink might influence your next performance. Will it boost my charisma even farther? You'll have to wait and see. Let's just say you might want to come back afterwards to get another drink. Oh, now you're teasing me. How about you tell me more about you now? Didn't you want me to get to know you better? Hold on tight to your counter, innkeeper, because I'm about to knock your socks off. Bring it on. So, right in front of you is the one and only Voy. We've established this. Traveler of lands, stealer of hearts, and the most famous bard in all of Fasoya. Not only because of his immaculate talent, but also because of his good looks, I might add. Listen, don't get me wrong, we love a little bit of confidence, but I'm fairly impressed. Of course you are. Might ask for an autograph later then. But what brings you here, boy? As I said, I just needed a breath of fresh air. A short break from the big city. Is it hard being famous? Not really, no. Maybe a little bit. Sometimes. There we go. But making music and performing is my job, and I absolutely love it. Are we going to delve into kind of the dark side of the performance industry with him? Is this all an act you're putting on? Who really are you, Voy? So it's not a big deal, really. Just makes me cherish the quieter moments. Makes sense to me. Would it be cool if I kept you in your little familiar company for a bit? Absolutely. Make yourself at home. Nice. Oh, another new friend. We're getting so many new friends. Hello there, traveler. What can I get you? I think he's a gunslinger. Usually it's my role to ask that, but given the circumstances, I'll humor you. Well, this is my tavern, and it has come a long way. Love the color of the walls. A new coat? It's been a good few years since my last renovation. But yes, I thought it was time to accept some change into my life. Thought so. What is life if not the constant changing of the self? How I missed your endless wisdom, Quincy. I can only imagine, innkeeper. You look like you might be in need of a refreshment. How about a drink? Yeah, a long journey. Surprised me with something as charismatic as your little establishment. Another spoken heart, really? What else is charismatic? This one. This one. Wait, this infusion. Yeah. Gotta mix it up a little bit. 1, 2, 3. And I need some dexterity. Yeah. Ding. Here you go, liquid charisma, my specialty. I enjoy how Voy over there is doing like the little like 2-fingered heart with the thumb and pointer finger. For all of my negative comments, he is adorable. For me personally, he's just a lot of personality. Is there anything wrong with a lot of personality? No. It's just a lot for me personally. This tastes magical. Seems like you've improved a good deal since last time. Practice makes perfect, after all. Indeed. So, what brings you to this corner of the worlds? I'm looking for the feathers of a peculiar little bird. They're said to only reside in this neighborhood. Or continent, rather. What bird? The Golden Loon. I didn't mean to eavesdrop, but the Golden Loon? They're quite beautiful to behold. If I were you, I'd look for them near a big lake. That's where they usually hang out. But only in Fesoa. Hence why I came all this way. Oh, plumage of gold, glistening in lights of day, a traveler's bold. That would be a very poetic way to greet them. Tell that to the stupid Song of Vigor Guild. They didn't like it? Nah, they don't like anything that isn't mainstream, like subtext. But isn't that what lyrical works are all about? Pouring your heart and soul into something for others to take in? And only if you push away the layers and read between the lines will you find the true meaning. Exactly my thinking. It's just that now I'm afraid that they'd laugh at me or remember me as the bard without a heart, all because they don't understand. You know, there's nothing wrong with being afraid. Fear can sometimes keep us safe from danger. But something to keep in mind is that fear does not stop death. It stops life. Do you enjoy your art? Yeah, and I want others to enjoy it too. I, for one, greatly enjoyed your Golden Loon haiku. Me too. Aw, Innkeeper, thank you. You shouldn't base your value on whether people like what you create or not. There'll always be those who don't get it and those who find themselves in it. Do it for the people who appreciate your art, but most importantly, do it for yourself. That's one way to look at it. You know, I imagined all this so differently, way easier for sure. Moving from Tregarin, the smallest of towns, to the big city, I always dreamt of joining this SOV guild. And then they promptly rejected me. But I'm Voyage, and I don't give up because of things like that. I don't need a guild to get out there and share my music. All I need is me and my Hengium. Oh, I'm butchering that so bad, aren't I? What is this word? I don't have my phone to look it up right now. Can someone please tell me how I say this word? I'm assuming that's what this thing is. This instrument. That's right. I've seen so many people spend too much time giving attention to those who will never understand them. My 2 cents, live for what you believe in and allow others to make their own decisions. That's what I'm doing. Good. But unfortunately, I have to leave now. Gotta find those loons before it gets dark. Was nice having you around, Quincy. Until next time, and don't forget, take care of yourself, Innkeeper, and be safe out there, Voyage. You too. Nice guy. Yes, he's an old friend. Didn't know you do friends. Perhaps we could be friends too, Innkeeper. Not yet. Oh, maybe one day. We're still hanging out. All right, I like you. Oh, and we're back. The lady with a crochet hook for an arm. Welcome back. Quick, Innkeep, your strongest drink. This is an emergency. What happened? Oh, hi. It's absolutely urgent. Relationships are on the line. Not lives. Listen, Innkeep, I'll tell you the story. Don't worry. But you gotta be a little patient because Baya really needs a drink first. Yes. Please. What do you need? The same as last time? Oh, that one was really delicious. I'd love to taste it again, please. Got it. I'll get you something that'll make you feel as sturdy as tree bark again. We have a defense emergency. We'll just go with the basic Frosted Lagoon. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Defense. Some attack. And a little charisma. Emergency sturdiness coming up. Go! Ding! There you go, my strongest drink to the rescue. Thank you. This is good. Oh, thank the dragons. That pause made me so nervous. Really thought she would mess it up. Okay, Rune. Thanks for having so much faith in me, Una. Ha! You're welcome. But Baya, are you feeling better now? Yes, at least a little bit. That's good to hear. Please fill me in on the situation now. I've never seen you this upset, Baya, and you have to endure the Bloomtide Festival every year. You're right. So, I have this group of friends. They're girlfriends. We three have been inseparable for at least a few centuries. But now... Very insensitive to ask an emotionally vulnerable, sweet girl what's troubling her innkeeper. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be rude. It's okay. How about I tell her what's going on, Baya, so you don't have to strain yourself. Thank you. Okay, so, sweet Baya over here has had a long-lasting group of friends, right? Right. They're a trio, inseparable for at least a few hundred years. And they're an adorable trio, might I add. The Swamp Monster, the Banshee, and the Mari Morgan. Ah, yes, the Mari Morgan, the wrathful spirit that is known to drown men. I've heard she doesn't really differentiate between genders, though. Yep, that's right. Anyways, the Mari Morgan and the Banshee are a couple. What? So I figured. Have been for a while. I recall them coming by once or twice. But right now, how should I put it? They're in a domestic dispute. For some reason, the two have completely stopped talking to each other. They even refuse to show up to Baya's monthly tea parties, insisting they'll only come if the other isn't invited. Oh dear. Why? I don't know. It's like they don't like each other anymore. And soon they won't like me anymore either. It does smell like a breakup. Let's not catastrophize. I don't want my friend group to fall apart. People have always left me because I scare them. I don't want them to leave me too. Now, I'm sure they won't. Say something, innkeeper. They've been together for so long that they must have already solved numerous arguments. They'll get through this one too. She's right, they've been through worse. But what if she is wrong? What if they do break up? What if they really leave me? I just wish there was something I could do to help them. Oh, and now Voy's putting in his... If I might add my 2 cents real quick. Hi, I'm Voy. That's short for Voyage, and you might have heard of me before. I'm pretty famous. No. Doesn't ring any bells, sorry. You picked the wrong tavern to brag in, buddy. Anyway. So, Baya, that's your name, right? Mm-hmm. What's keeping you from getting to know other people? Like, you seem really chill. Well, usually everyone's afraid of me. But the innkeeper has always been nice to me. I trust them. And I've known Una for a while now. Didn't she pick endangered flowers from your backyard the last time you met? Yes. The bouquet was really cute. I know, right? You meet a lot of people when you travel across the lands looking for potential clients and work. And honestly, I've seen stranger creatures than her in my years as an adventurer. Baya's also really cute under all that moss and kelp. Oh, shush. I mean, you might look a little terrifying, that's true. But maybe you just have to figure out how to get through to people. I'm sure they'd want to be your friends. I don't know about that. Usually they try to burn me. Luckily, I don't scar easily. Oh, what a nice metaphor. Might have to use that in a new song if you don't mind. People hurting you over and over again just because they're afraid. Exes leaving you, but you always manage to get over them. It's not a metaphor. Once every few moons, people surround me with torches and pitchforks. Oh! Well, that's unfortunate. You don't say, kid. But honestly, I know how you feel. Sometimes facing people is terrifying when you feel so different. But there's always something to love about everyone, like my handsome smile or enchanting voice. Maybe people would enjoy my spa. You run a spa? That's fantastic. Yes. You should come visit sometimes, Voy. That's short for voyage. Just Voy is fine. Do you want to come to Una? I'd love to, yes. There's nothing more soothing for old bones than a nice swamp bath. Do you get a lot of customers? No. None. Maybe I can change that. Let me advertise your spot at my next performance. I would love that. Okay. I'm warming up to him more and more. I'm sorry for all the hurtful things I said. He's amazing. He's adorable. You can stop being mad at me. Thank you. No worries, Baya. But let's get back to your girlfriends. Innkeep, don't you know someone that could help them out? This situation is kind of tricky. They might need a mediator. I can absolutely hang up a quest for you if you want. That would be great. Thank you so much. And of course, making my patrons happy is part of my job. Now who's the sweet talker, huh? But now I have to wait, right? Yes, unfortunately. How about you show us around your spa in the meantime? It would be my pleasure. And once we're back, there will be a solution for your two friends. No pressure. There's a millennium-long relationship on the line. Remember that. Absolutely no pressure. I'll see what I can do. Thank you. See you then, Innkeep. Yeah, see ya. Alright, before we close up for the night, I want to go into this notebook just in case this conversation ends. I have a lot of updates here I want to clear out. So Kyle, we had an update. Alithia, we had an update. Yep, never had time for self-expression and growth. Archie, we have an update. Swashbuckler. I don't remember reading that. He's out of touch with reality, growing up around books instead of everyday people. Yep, Jane. Surprisingly good with animals and even has a little turtle accompanying her. Okay. Scully, before his death, he was an archivist in the Everbloom Archives. Grace, we've just met. Selenite Witch. She's so cute. Look at his picture. Oh my god. Very famous bard. What is a phantasm? He's a particular footy vegetable, but he falters when you happen to match his energy. Oh, interesting. Look at his picture. It's autographed. And Baya. Bit shy due to some bad experiences, blah, 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 blah. She's so sweet. Okay. Yeah, see ya. Oh, I can't wait to feel how smooth my skin is after a mud mask. You think I can take my crochet hook with me? Oh, wait, we're getting another friend? Oh, no, he's leaving. She's leaving. And she's leaving. Goodbye. All right, quests. A banshee. This one. That correct? Okay. The Lagoon of Tranquility. There are two terrifying creatures in love. Okay. And there was another one. Diplomat. Diria. Nope. Enduria? Okay. Fatal Company. Oh no, I want to reorganize that. No. I made an ugly pile. Oh, really? You already ate my soup and now you're getting dinner? Rude, familiar. You're lucky you're cute. And we're still in Act 2. Okay, so we haven't made it Act 3 yet, but that's where I'm going to end today's episode. Until next time, make good life choices. Bye.